So thank you for joining me. So for those of you who joined the full moon circle, moon meditation magic this evening, I did not do the reading. We had a guest reader. So shout out to Lamar Gianni, my homie GL, for giving us a guest reading. That was awesome. But I told you that I would give you the meaning of these four cards. And so I will. Card number one, Hera, commitment. So what the cards are starting off immediately is like it's time for you to get committed to what it is that you really desire to create. Whether it is something that you desire to create in your personal world or your professional world. It's time to get committed. It's easy to make decisions, but it's time to get committed. Once you get committed, it really ain't going to be no stopping you, but you have to be committed. So the next card that I pulled was Aphrodite, the goddess of self-love. So what that tells me is that really your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your dreams, your commitment to your vision is going to start permeating into other people's life. They're going to see how you love yourself, how you love what it is that you're doing, how you love what it is that you are putting out there. And they are going to start loving you the same. See, the thing is, we think that we get our confirmation and whatnot from people outside of us. But see, the way you teach people how to love you is how you love yourself. So if you want to improve any relationship in your life, you have to improve relationship with self. So maybe that's the commitment that you really need to make, is you need to make a commitment to setting a better example of how you want to be loved. Set a better example of how you want your business to be treated, how you want your anything to be treated, how you want your heart to be treated. That is up to you, but you have to lead the way. You have to set the example of how you want to be loved, okay? So the next card I'm excited about. I have never pulled this card as long as I've had these cards. I pulled the goddess Katesh, the goddess of pleasure. Now see, what goddess Katesh believes about pleasure is that pleasure is sacred, and that things that are sacred are pleasure. So let's think about that. You know, we had a reading earlier that had a whip involved. So what that's telling me is that it's time for us to make pleasure a priority. You've made business a priority. You made success a priority. You made finances a priority. You made family a priority. But you need to make pleasure. You pleasuring yourself. And know that pleasure includes release every single time. So it's time for you to figure out how can you pleasure yourself more. So that way you can release more of yourself into the universe. But make pleasure a priority. Make having fun a priority. Make your happiness a priority. And your happiness comes from you. It's not anybody else's responsibility. Your happiness is your sole responsibility. Going back to the self-love. Come on now. We got to make a commitment to self-love. We have to make a commitment to being happy. You have to make a decision, be committed to being happy in this coming season, in these coming weeks. And then the last card is cycles, which I'm excited about because guess what? We just stepped into spring. So that means whatever cycle that we were in is about to end, or it is ending. Because I'm in Colorado Springs where on the first day of spring we had a snow. So know that seasons don't just change like turn off, turn on like a switch. It's more of a kind of a mixing. So you have a little bit of winter with a little bit of spring. So know that whatever season that you're coming out of, it's going to mix in with your new season. But that new season, that new thing is waiting for you. It's happening. So just be patient with yourself. Be patient with the universe and trust the process. And know that everything is working out okay. The only thing that you got to do is remain committed to you. Remain committed to the vision. Remain committed to the mission. Show people how important it is. You can't make other people make what you want important. You expect other people to treat what you want or what you have more important than you are. The same thing happens in relationships. You want people to love you more than you love yourself. So the commitment is showing people how to love you by you loving yourself, you loving what you do more. You might even have to revisit why you initially started your business, why you initially married this person, or whatever it is, because as we go along the time, sometimes we kind of forget what that initial passion was. So even be committed to finding that initial passion and knowing that cycles happen in relationships, cycles happen in our finances. There's got to be ebb and flow, and you got to take the ebb with the flow. You got to take the lightness with the dark. You got to take the sunny days and the rainy days. Take it all and know that they all have value for you, okay? And that is our reading for this full moon. If this resonated with you, send me some love. You can even send me some financial love. Send me $1. I'm cool with just $1. Send me a Cashapp. But if nothing else, just make sure that you tune in all the time. Go to my YouTube channel. I do readings on a regular basis. We just finished the full moon circle called Moon Meditation Magic, which is also available. The replay is available on YouTube, where you get a astro energy reading, an astrology reading from our local astrologer, the Culture Witch. We got a little tarot reading from Geo, and we got a guided meditation about unpacking that storehouse and making space for what you really desire. So very powerful meditation. I definitely want to encourage you to go, and if nothing else, check out the meditation and participate with that. So sending you love and light. Just know that I believe that you will win. I believe that we will win. Okay, we in this thing together. So keep working on you. Keep loving you. Keep being you, most importantly. I love you. Peace, love, and light.